Heavy spoilers coming your way. You have been warned. What's good, boy do's and boy dudettes? And today we have just got the new chapter 170 at long last. And it was an explosion. Literally, it started off with an explosion. And we basically see Armin, Connie, Mikasa, and Sean all in the cells. And they all look terrified as they're hearing the rumbling of the Marlians flying through their airships and all that lovely jazz. And it literally just starts off with a bang, you know. Eren versus the Porco. I forgot what his titan is called. I'll just call him Porco. Eren versus Porco. It's just intense. You have freaking Pieck turning into the Cart Titan, and he's literally it's like a tag team like battle. Like Pieck is basically saving Gabi, and Eren is fighting Porco. But then the Aegisthus are telling Eren to run away and escape because they think it's too dangerous, but Eren isn't listening to them, and he's off to fight Reiner, and Reiner looks pissed and he's about to attack him, and it's another Reiner versus Eren fight for like the billionth time. And it's intense, it's brutal, it's exciting, it's amazing, it's fabulous, everything you're wanting. And we see General Maggith actually seem to give some sort of sympathy for Gabi and actually care for her. In the past, General Maggith hasn't really been that kind to the Marledians. You know, he's always been kind of racist towards them, but this one time he's actually quite nice all of a sudden. And he obviously, she's telling him that what's his face, Falco ingested the spinal fluid and he's been imprisoned, and she's telling the guys that Zeke was of royal blood, and they had no idea. Obviously no one knew that Zeke was of royal blood, and they do not want Zeke and Eren to come into contact because something bad will happen. And then you have this intense shot with the Cart Titan and this huge bloody gun, and then it cuts to Eren and Reiner fighting, and it's brutal, it's intense, it's mad, it's fast paced. And then you have Porco, I think his name was Gallard, like attacking Eren from behind. It's the Jaw Titan, isn't it? That's his name, the Jaw Titan. And he doesn't want to kill him because he knows that the Warhammer Titan is inside Eren. Eren is just using the power of the Warhammer Titan in this awesome way. It looks like there's spikes coming out all of a sudden, and it was just like, whoa, I've never seen this power from Eren before. And you can tell that this is the power of the Warhammer Titan. Then you have the Aegisthus fighting alongside Eren, trying to take down the Marley soldiers, and obviously the Aegisthus look really stunned by Eren's, like, you know, Warhammer Titan power, but they're also stunned by Pieck, the Cart Titan firing these loads. I flipping love this shot. This shot looks like it took forever to draw, and like some of the Aegisthus are starting to be killed off. Marley's blowing them to bits. It's looking intense, and Eren is just fighting. He's fighting. Marley are also fighting. It's just a lot of fighting. It's a lot of brute action and all that. Reiner's saying that saying how everyone's gonna die, the people who have the power of the Titan, and he wants Eren's suffering to stop and his suffering to stop. And it's just intense. He's like, he will end it up. Then you have this shot with Eren looking angry all of a sudden, and then he just rips Reiner's head off, like, and he just screams. It's like, whoa, my gosh. And then all of a sudden the boy wonder appears, and he's saying that he's gonna take care of the rest and leave it to his big brother. And that's where the chapter pretty much ends. And what do I think about it? This is possibly one of the best looking chapters I've seen. There's been a lot of interesting shots used, especially this really like intense shot with Eren like ripping Rhaenys head off. My gosh, that was brutal and bloody, and I loved it. I can't wait to talk about my predictions of the next chapter, but this chapter was absolutely amazing, and yeah, go read it, even though I spoiled it for you. But thank you for watching, and as always, Boyded Reviews. Oh, like and subscribe, and as always,